All right, y'all, let's get into your daily message. Please use your own discernment. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for coming back. Let's see what the cards have to talk about today. Unfinished symphony. So this might be in regards to finances or relationship. Message in a bottle. You guys might be receiving a message, whether it be a spiritual download, an email, a phone call, a text message. But it's something that you should really look into with this go the distance. I don't think it's a message you should ignore. Truth be told, deep knowing, treasure island. Somebody might be telling you the truth, and it's something you already knew. But whatever it is, it's going to bring you happiness. You're going to find people who are like-minded. You might even find a new friendship. You're living in the present, though. You're making sure it's people who are aligning with where you are right now, and that they also believe in the same things that you believe in. That way, when you guys build your foundation, it's like it's less resistance, I guess you could say. But you're listening to your third eye with that key right there that's being pointed out to me. And whatever this message is going to be about, it's almost like you're picking up where you left off. It's like you're finding your match. There's already a bird there, and another one is coming. You're deciding that focusing on the past is too much, and worrying about the future does you no good. So you would rather just be here. Enjoy the little moments. Stop trying to always figure out what's going to happen tomorrow. Worry about what's happening today. And that's how you're going to bring balance. That's how you're going to clean up your life. I think, especially with this bringing balance, I think it's also going to clear your head. It's almost like you have a deep knowing that you need to be present. You need to make sure that the things you're doing is by the book, that you're following all the procedures you need to follow. You're making sure you get in contact with all the people you need to get in contact with. You're making sure to use your discernment with this to be fair, and you're cutting out anything that you don't feel is getting you to your tribe, getting you to the point of where you can clear out your own mind. You're deciding, it's almost as if you're deciding to get out your way. Yeah, because when you're in your way, you create this chaos and conflict that prevents you from going the distance. It's always something that prevents you from getting to the finish line, but it's like you're shedding the resistance, and that's building you into the person you need to be to get to the finish line. Yeah, you're becoming a new person. And that's going to get you to the island of milk and honey. The things that God has promised you, your ancestors, decided to come out. You can meet your soulmate, whether this is in love and friendship and in your job. You have the key to their heart. Clarify this a little bit. they ready to talk. I didn't feel the need to cut it. Yeah, so with this girl talk, you might be talking to friends right now. Just being happy single. You're living in the moment. You're having fun. I feel like somebody is going to see you out living in abundance, having a positive mindset, everything that you want. You're getting it. You're showing gratitude. Like right now you can't want for anything because you have everything that you need. And that's why you're living in the moment, having fun. You're not stressed. You're cutting out things that are bringing you back into this pattern. That's why you're being truthful with yourself. You're realizing that you were in a pattern and all you needed to do was just, I feel like with this talking, you're taking notes in your phone. I don't think you're talking to people, but a message is arriving. Yeah, whether it's a text, call, email. It's almost like you know that something is coming in for you, and it could be love, self-love. That's what I'm getting. The more that you talk to yourself and the more that you dive deep and journal about how you feel, what you want in your life, you're able to clear out the mind fog that you have. You're able to stop this terrible pattern that you're in. You don't feel abandoned anymore. You don't have somebody always looking over your shoulder. And that's why you're going to get the love that you want. That's why you're going to be drawn to your tribe. Yeah. I feel like right now you set up boundaries because you're so used to people being a narcissist, and you're so empathetic to other people's emotions. And on this talking card, it does show hoovering, which is a common narcissist tactic. And it's like you're almost, you know that this person is hoovering. That's why you're stopping the pattern. If you change you would change what you attract. Like, even I'm starting to notice as I change, I am no longer attracted to the people I used to be attracted to. You're getting out of this karmic cycle. You're letting go and loving you. And you no longer want to be a string along. That's what the unfinished story is. You don't want somebody who just keeps you on this rocky road. Okay. Yeah, heart with the key. You're open to new love. You're open to discovering what else is out there outside of what you have already had. And you're making sure that the relationship that you do get is from God. It's not one-sided. It's not love bombing. It's not a narcissist. It's not somebody who's self-absorbed. And that's what's going to get you the wedding rings. Because you know the red flags to pay attention to. And if it's not God ordained, you don't want it. If this is not the person that God has created for you, you are flesh of their flesh, bone of their bone, equally yoked. You don't want it. And that's why you're getting this unconditional love, because you've decided to just stay focused on you. You decided to just stay present with God, making sure that you're including God in everything. You're showing gratitude, and you're making healthy choices in that mindset. Making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, being happier. That's why you're doing things by the book. You might even be going to therapy right now. Especially with this heartbroken. You've been heartbroken so many times, you now know how to make healthy choices. You don't feel lost anymore. When you break up with people, yeah, it might be sad, but you're not deeply hurt by it because you understood that you gave all that you could give, and it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to, and that's okay. You decided to, what is the lesson that I'm going to learn? Or like, what is the lesson I'm learning, and not, oh my God, I can't believe they did this to me. You know what I'm saying? You're taking more time to analyze situations rather than just being like, woe is me, like they did this to me. And I can't believe they did this. I'm finna get them back. I'm finna level up on them and show them yada, yada, yada. You don't care about all that. Like, you really just loving on you. What makes me happy? With this separation on the to be fair, you missed you. Because it shows sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. You realize that you got lost in that relationship, and they might actually be missing you. But I feel like you missed you. You are yearning for you. You're looking at your old photographs. You're looking at how happy you were, how nostalgic it is. You're ready to make new memories as that person who is happy, who is full of life, who is traveling, who is expanding their mind. And that's why you're getting out of this chaos and conflict, because you realize that you could become that person again. You don't have to stay where you are. But when you become that new person, it's going to be in a different form. Yeah, right now you're healing. You're doing the shadow work. You're showing yourself appreciation. You're realizing your self-worth. And you're focusing on yourself. Even though it's self-indulgence, it's making you live a healthier lifestyle that is beneficial for you. And it's not causing more trauma to your life. And that's why you're getting happiness, expansion, playfulness, joy. That's why you're able to rebuild, because you sat there and you realized, okay, what is it about me that I am triggered by? And that is allowing me to keep going in these circles with people who are just stringing me along. And how can I break that? How can I get myself to this healthy person who loves on themselves, who understands that I am attracting who I am? So let me fix me so that I can get what I deserve, so that I can get what I know that I'm worthy of. Yeah. And you're being observant of people who are gaslighting, people who are, you know what I'm saying, trying to alter your perception, and others are watching you do this. You're reminiscing. You're learning from the past. And right now, I feel like you guys are being called to take more pictures. So, especially with this camera and photograph came out, start taking more pictures. Start being more, that's how you live in the moment. Take pictures of where you are. And you're rebuilding yourself. And you're being persistent as you work on yourself. And that's what's getting you to this land of milk and honey. Anything that is making you feel frustrated, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, making your ego be in the way, causing you jealousy, you're cutting that out. Because you're tired of being the chaser. You're tired of being in a relationship or a situationship or whatever you want to call it. You're tired of being the person who gets left behind and you don't know why, and you feel abandoned, and you feel like, dang, what is it about me that these people don't want? And you realize, I don't have time for that no more. Not today. I'm not dealing with that no more. Like, don't talk to me. I'm not hurt, but you're going to respect these boundaries that I have. And that's why you're going to get the engagement ring in the future. Because you have decided that being a healthier version of you is 10 times more important than being somebody who's all up in their head in this toxic ass circle who keeps losing themselves. And you become a person you don't even know who they are anymore. But when you decide to give gratitude, to live in the moment, to take pictures, to make healthier choices, you get abundance. You manifest exactly what you want. And these runners who are scared of intimacy and listening to their ego, they no longer can seduce you. Like, it don't even appeal to you. It's an ending to that, especially with this Grim Reaper. The relationship is over, no second chances. You're growing and you're transforming your life. And you're no longer heartbroken, sad, broken, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. Because you have enabled your boundaries. You are you through and through. You don't let people come in and overstep anymore. And when it's time that you bite their ass. When it is time and you feel like, okay, so what I'm doing right now is not working, let me show you how I bite. Let me show you what my bite is like. And that's what allowed you to heal. That's what allowed you to change. You decided to take a step back. Let me understand how this is triggering me. Let me understand what it is in me that needs this, and I can cut it out. And you cut out that outdated thinking, conditioning. You replay these events over and over in your head so you could analyze them enough to figure them out. No more being heartbroken, no more being stabbed in the back, no more pain, no deception. And it's going to be sudden and suddenly. That's all I hear, and suddenly. It's going to happen so quick that you're not even going to notice that this surprise, the shocking news, sudden change, or this epiphany. You realize no more wearing a mask, and you're loving out loud, and people are coming to you. People are attracted to you. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep deciding to love on you. Keep deciding to change you so that you can attract the things that you want out of life. As long as you are being fully authentic, what you need will come to you. Show gratitude. Make sure you're keeping God in your life, and that is going to allow you to do everything that you need to do. But you already know this, especially with this deep knowing. You've been knowing this. You've been knowing this, and now you are ready to put the effort in. You have decided that today is the day. No more going through this. Today is the day. One step at a time, one chapter at a time, and you can get there. So if you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Bye.